this is Candace. Welcome back to day 76 of my 100-day health challenge. Today it's interesting because it's kind of a limbo day where yesterday was a super major big 75-day check-in, and then tomorrow is my weekly check-in. So I feel like it's this kind of weird in-between day, plus where I've been so sick and then now I'm feeling better. I'm still really exhausted and drained, but it's just this weird, like, literal in-between day of all these different things. It has been a good day though. I was bummed I didn't get to do some of the things I'd originally planned. I was gonna go work at the little Christmas store thing that we have at church, and I was gonna be gift wrapping, and I had to miss yesterday because of sickness. And then today it was a combination. I felt like it was the best choice because, one, I am exhausted and drained, and I don't want to risk anything right when my immune system, right when I'm done fighting this and I'm just now getting better and my immune system needs to build. But also I've not, at the time I was supposed to go and do that, it hadn't really been a full 24 hours since my fever had broken. And so I felt like it would have been better to just, take it easy, be careful. I do plan to go out and about tomorrow, one, just to get out and about and see people, test the waters a little bit with my strength. And then also we just have a really exciting celebration for a friend who's moving away. So we're having a celebration for her tomorrow, and it's her and her family both. They've just been amazing friends, and my nieces love her daughters, and they're just so sweet and kind and loving and just such special people. I'm really going to miss her. So I definitely, if at all possible, want to be there tomorrow at the little thing that we're doing. And it's amazing. It's one of those other changes where it's like, it's bittersweet because heck no, I don't want them to move. I would love for them to just stay here indefinitely. But I also just think of all the amazing things they're going to do wherever they go. She got a new job, just got her doctorate. And so she's moving up into a new job, and she's going to be amazing. I know she is. Some of the things that she's already, she's given a university TED Talk before, and it was just amazing. It just was, I don't know. This is the things that she's going to do are going to be wonderful. And so, and her family I know will too. And so it's such a bummer to lose them from our community. But I know that this job is going to be amazing for them, and just like, it's going to be great. So, we're going to celebrate tomorrow. And so I really want to be there if at all possible. And it'll be good for me to get out to tomorrow after I've rested today. And, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I'll have enough energy and strength to stay and do all of that. Just cause it means a lot to me too. And so, so today, as it's been an in-between day, it's again, I couldn't really do a lot around the house like I wanted because I've been sick and I was weak, but then I got some things done. So again, it's kind of that weird limbo. I did get some schoolwork done. I rested a lot. I did prep some ingredients for tomorrow's meal cooking. It's going to be a busy day, but I do want to try to cook some meals for the week. So I've prepped some of the stuff for it. I have ground turkey that I'm going to be using, and then I also have chicken breasts that I'm going to be using. So, and I still have a couple things to decide on how I'm going to cook them, but I have the basics done, and I know like the basic underlying recipe that I'm going to do, I think. And no matter what the ingredients I prepped, I have some greens in there and some other veggies, and I think it's going to be really good. I'm hoping to make another smoothie tomorrow. I didn't end up making one today. I've just been a little too tired, and I've been trying to get some other things done. So I did miss out on that, but hopefully tomorrow will be another smoothie. I have kind of an idea of how I want to strike a balance and maybe even make a couple extra servings for the week. I've got to think it through because I don't want to over freeze it in my freezer for the week and then have to like try to thaw it because I don't want to use the microwave. So I've just got some things to think through. So today's been a little bit of a thinking day too. I really have actually been thinking of some amazing ideas. Well, I feel like they're amazing for just some really fun things I want to do over the Christmas break. I'm really excited about some things that I think are going to go really well in the next 24 days till day 100. I have some plans for the and beyond part. And I'm really excited. Today's just been kind of a day where my brain has been able to rest a little bit. My spirit's resting. I'm calmer. I'm at peace more today. I've been able to rest and recuperate. I feel like it's been a little bit of a rejuvenating, there's millions of things to do that I could stress about, but I feel like it's a good day. And so I think sometimes we need those days in between to just take the time to not just rest, but to not feel pressured. It's kind of sad when it's like me, where right now it's the reason I'm not overly doing things is because I can't overly do things. But sometimes that's a good reminder. Our body reminds us, you need to rest sometimes. And sometimes you don't have to do the million things that you have lying around. You can just do one or two. And then sometimes it's good to take some time to just think, to just contemplate where what things you want to do. Dream big. Sometimes I think we need dream days too, especially after this week of ups and downs. I think I needed kind of a contemplation of okay, I need to be realistic with myself about what has to get done. What do I have to prioritize? What do I need to catch up on now that I've been sick? And then on top of that though, what though can I look at for the future too? Not all negative. What can I do to make it positive? What can be fun? What can my dreams and passions bring into this? It's almost Christmas break, so I need to be thinking about packing and traveling and keeping my immune system up, but also thinking about what am I going to do over the break? I'm going to have time to do things with friends and family, and we have a Christmas festival coming up at church and that I want to participate in, and we've got family and friends around that we could do meals or game nights, or we could do, just a Christmas party. You could do ugly sweater party. You could do, I don't know. I don't want to do a ton of huge things because I want to give other people opportunities too. But I feel I don't know. I think sometimes taking a day to just let your mind wander where it will in a positive way, because obviously the other day was a wandering day that was not positive. But I feel giving yourself a day when you're actually rested and you're calm and you feel almost in this limbo where it's you can't quite do all this stuff that you want to, but you don't want to be totally lazy, but it's you kind of almost feel it's just kind of this easygoing, I don't even know how to describe it, right? It's just, sometimes you have a day where it's you need to do something, but you can't do a lot. So that's maybe the time to kind of have some fun. Think about the things, be realistic about what you have to get done, but then also think about all the fun things you can do. Dream a little bit. I think we forget, well, especially as adults, but even as I look at my high schoolers and even my junior high and think about even how little sometimes they let themselves dream, which is really sad. Sometimes they have big, amazing dreams, and that's awesome. But a lot of times, even at their age, they've forgotten already or are starting to forget how to dream. And then I look at adults and I think we've definitely forgotten how to dream. And that's not good either. We've got to be realistic and look at life the cool part about being adults sometimes is there's all kinds of different things, but it's you can still dream, but then you have the realism to make the dreams happen. No, we can't do it totally on our own strength, but think about just all the knowledge you've gained over the years, all the lessons you've learned, all the people you've met and the family and friends you have, or the coworkers, whatever, and how that can play into actually making the dream reality. But I think that means we have to realize that we don't stop dreaming, and we don't stop being realistic. We just got to mesh those two together. And I think that's what we learn to do or need to learn to do. So today was kind of that day of wild dreaming and like the really crazy out there dreams of like, man, this is something I'd love to do. And like, I don't know how that would ever happen, but what's wrong with dreaming? What's wrong with being a kid for a little bit? But then also being realistic of like, okay, I got to get these things done. So here I'm going to do one or two things also that I need to do. And so I think it's a balance that we strike, but I'm really excited. I've got some really fun ideas. Okay, I have been really, really remiss about sending out letters. And I absolutely... It's so funny because I haven't sent many letters lately at all in a long time, but I love writing snail mail. I love writing handwritten letters with drawings or washi tape or stickers that are unique to that person, and including little just cute sayings or little drawings, doodles, little just fun things I love including little like pieces of stuff or little cute things I found that person would like, or just making this beautiful thing to give someone. And I've been so bad lately about doing that, and I think it's actually kind of hit my heart a little bit lately of how not great of a friend I've been in some ways, because I've been so focused on my own health issues and my own sickness, and also just how that hurts me too. But more than anything, like, I don't want to let go of these friendships, and I don't want people to think that I don't care, because I do. And I may not be good at showing it sometimes, but that's what I want to fix. And so I kind of contemplated that today too, of how I don't care that it's Christmas season. I mean, I do care, but I don't care that it's Christmas season and that I shouldn't be able to send other seasonal cards, because I am going to. I have decided that I am going to make up for the holidays I've missed in some ways. And so because I actually had some cards I got for people, or some that I wanted to make, and I didn't send them. And so I felt so bad about that. And then there's this part of me that felt guilty and shameful, like, okay, I can't send them now though, because then it's just awkward. And I thought, well, why the heck not? Why can't I send them? Why can't I go ahead and send a seasonal card, almost like a Christmas gift, of like saying, hey, I know I've screwed up and not sent these. Not that you were expecting them, but I wanted to send them. And so, you know what? Here they are anyways. Like, this is my gift to say, you know what? I've not forgotten you. I do love you. I want to give you this gift, and I want you to enjoy opening them and having fun. And who says you can't have, if you can have Christmas in July, who says you can't have July 4th and Christmas, or Thanksgiving at Christmas, or, who says you can't send a card like that? I mean, who made those rules? Nobody made those rules. I mean, maybe society has those rules, but I mean, don't we want to go against the flow sometimes? So I don't know. It's been a little bit of a weird day, like I said, just because I'm in this weird limbo. So it's been an uplifting, encouraging day, and then also a day where I've gotten some things done, but just been in this real weird, but kind of fun space of just, I think I was so stressed and negative this week in ways, both in and out of my control, but then also looking forward to such positive things. And so I've been in this weird, like, mixture state, this kind of like balanced state. And yeah, it feels just like kind of this fun, like, I don't know, it was like being a kid a little bit today, and just having, like, I don't know, it's been kind of an interesting day, but I think we should all take those days. So I would encourage you to do something fun, take a day. Like, Saturdays are great sometimes, unless you work Saturday, you pick another day. Sundays are great. I know a lot of times Sundays people go and do things with family and friends and stuff, but sometimes that's Friday for other people. And so I would encourage you to take, if not a full day, although that's nice if you can, take just part of a day or part of each day and just do some fun, like, limbo activities. I don't even know if limbo is the right word. I just kind of like it now, but but like, do some fun, like, be realistic, set your priorities, list out things, but don't be afraid to list some crazy fun things in there too. Like, or to actually just go read a book, or, maybe you do some dishes and then you watch, like, your favorite TV show. I don't know. I watched some, like, fun kids stuff today that I haven't watched since I was little. Like, it was kind of a throwback of, like, hey, why not? Like, it's a Christmas show. I was specifically thinking about, like, the Garfield Christmas special. It was like, why not? Why can't I watch those things? Like, I mean, nobody says you can't, but it's like, why can't I watch that today? Or why can't I watch it right now? And it was a shorter one, so it was perfect because I was able to do other stuff in between. but it's like, do something fun, take some time, dream big, be a kid again for a little bit, and then bring in that knowledge you've gained as an adult to make the dreams and the passion happen. I don't know. That's just kind of, I don't know. I know that was kind of a crazy, wild, all over the place thing today, but that's just what I've been thinking about. So maybe I'm just going to call this Take a Limbo Day. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it, but that's what it feels today, because I'm like floating in between everything. Like, I'm not in the full positive. I'm not in the full negative right now. I'm not, I'm being adult, but I'm also being a kid. I'm getting things done, but also resting. I'm healthy, but still recovering. I don't know. It's like this literal kind of swirl of just like, it's not bad. And it's, I'm excited for my friend, sad for my friend. It's just that balanced kind of like limbo day. So that's what I'm going to call it. Have a limbo day. Take a limbo day. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but it's kind of fun to think about. And it's just been a little bit of that kind of a day. And I'm in that mood right now. So you probably think I'm crazy, but you know what? That's okay, because I'm having a good day. So, we'll see. So, all right. Well, I'm going to leave it there because I need to go after that whole spiel. And I'm excited to check in more tomorrow anyways. Hopefully I'll be able to share some recipes and tell you my goals for the week, but also how I'm doing. And I'm debating whether to weigh in or not, since I literally just weighed in yesterday, and I'm trying to do that weekly thing. So I may just wait until the next Sunday, because it's literally just been 2 days. So I'll see. I know it's good to check in, but I'm trying to do like every week. So I don't know. Since I just did one, we'll see if I'm going to do it again. But anyways, that's kind of how it is. And I guess I'll just leave you all there, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday and a relaxing Sunday tomorrow, and I will see you tomorrow. So, bye.